Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started.
And Nasiri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Dembele. Koundé. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Mazraoui. Amrabat. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Hakimi. Ben Seguir. Played out to the left flank. That's a lovely, neat pass. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Chouameni. Barcola. Looks to the other side. Brahim Diaz. And it's Conte. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Hakimi. Out to the left it goes. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank.
Dembele, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Camavinga does really well there, he is strong. He's found a way past. He is through here. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Barcola. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Looking for the runner. Now it's Kante. Camavinga. Unahi. That's Brahim Diaz. Now it's En-Nesyri. Saliba. Chouameni. Barcola might just make this. Barcola. Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And the cross comes, he's got tall! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Morocco still without a single shot on target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Conte. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aguirre. Hakimi. Ben Sagir is sharing after that one. That has not gone well. He shifted it to the flank. Mazraoui picks it up out wide. Camavinga. Mazraoui. And Amrabat. Ben Sagir. Played out to the right. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Brahim Diaz. Played into space out wide. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Chouameni. Camavinga. Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mignon catches it safely. Koundé. Conte. Camavinga. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Brahim Diaz. That'll be a throw-in. Mazraoui. And here's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Morocco with the corner, there first. He's shooting! And he's gone looking for safety. Hakimi. Amrabat. And Hakimi. Amrabat. Backward it goes. They're urging it. Decent hit! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Morocco have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ben Sagir is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Turns and goes. He's tried one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that is out of play.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas.
Climbs up big! And he's straight offside. Driving forward, Unahi.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
This is promising. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Chouameni. Morocco are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Mazraoui makes the interception. Amrabat. Hakimi. And they win it back again. Amrabat. Out to the right. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! And he's managed to get rid. En-Nesyri. Now it's Brahim Diaz. The fullback is in acres of space here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Camavinga. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! France are back on level terms.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Brahim Diaz.
Mazraoui really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Amrabat. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And the keeper's in command. Camavinga. Oh, super find. Could be danger here. Unahi. Mazraoui. And he's managed to get free. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Now it's En-Nesyri. That has been slung wide. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Morocco clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ben Seguir. Amrabat. Now it's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Conte. Unahi is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Konate. Saliba. Chouameni. Spread it left. Barcola. Looking for options for movement. Ben Seguir. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. And the shot! Dembele. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Barcola. Barcola goes pelting down that left-hand side. And it's Conte. Well, he's He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! Mbappe! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
France go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience.
Oh, he has a go! Unahi. That's Brahim Diaz. Chooses to go cross-field. Hakimi. Morocco needing a change of fortune here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Dembele. This is promising. Oh, it's just a little long. Amrabat. And he's been shifted off it. Camavinga. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Camavinga, and here's Barcola. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mazraoui. Hakimi. Nice ball, and he's in here. Ben-Seghir! And that's caused a worry or two. Dembele. Camavinga. Barcola. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Mbappe driving forward, a man on a mission. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mazraoui. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi. And Amrabat. Unahi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Unahi looking to add to his goal. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Traoré, nicely spread. Nesiri. Ben Sagir has created one goal already. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Olise! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Brahim Diaz. And Unahi.
Morocco really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Konate. Hernandez. Rabiot. Konate. Barcola. And it's Rabiot. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. For Conte. Great ball. Olise! He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Keeper's dealt with that. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Ben Sagir. Brahim Diaz. Ben Sagir played out towards the right wing. Hakimi is in a really good position out wide. He's had a shot! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Terrible error, duly punished. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz. It's a throw-in. Conte. Olise.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Conte. Rabiot. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Ben Sagir. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Thuram. Now it's Rabiot. Thuram. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Mazraoui. That's Brahim Diaz. The referee has given a corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Oh, good ball. No way through. Can he put it away? Olise. Conte. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Terrific header! And that may well be that. That is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And nobody in this atmosphere can... It's Dembele! Bruno catches it safely. Aguirre. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in attack.
It's a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Adli. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
And it's been given away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Koundé. And it's Dembele. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adli. Unahi. Mazraoui. Mazraoui goes on a charge down the left. He's found a way past. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Amrabat. Now Mazraoui. Unahi. En-Nesyri. And Amrabat. Mazraoui. And here's Brahim Diaz. That's a shade optimistic. Conte. He's played him through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Koundé. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Unahi. Adli. Got a shot away! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Aguirre. Unahi. Aguirre. That has been slung wide. And it's Dembele. He's looking to set free a runner. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Some front-footed pressing going on here. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Hakimi. And Aguirre. Unahi. Mazraoui going full tilt down the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's the throw. And he's intervened well there. Amrabat. Aguirre. To Adli. Amrabat. And Aguirre. Adli. Mazraoui drives forward on the overlap. Adli. Mazraoui. Adli. And Amrabat.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Amrabat. And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Mazraoui. And Unahi. Now it's En-Nesyri. Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Saliba.
France clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
He's in plenty of space here. Dembele gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Konate. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Over to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! In he goes again. Goal! Morocco! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Morocco have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Amrabat. Unahi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Adli. Barcola. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, perfectly measured that. Adli. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
And the series actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Adli. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. No foul, says the referee. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He could be in here. Conte. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Unahi. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Amrabat. Now Mazraoui. Now he's off and running. It'll be a throw-in. Barcola. Now it's Camavinga, and he's managed to get free. France have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And now they can spring out of defence. Mazraoui. And it's played forward. Adli. En-Nesyri. Amrabat. Great run on the overlap here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Fiddles it through. Mbappe spread out to the left. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Morocco deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Morocco go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're off again.
Morocco definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Hakimi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Sends it crossfield. Hakimi. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. And it's Conte. That's played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Hakimi. Adli.
There they go, hunting again.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Dembele.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind
Bit
is
of an
filled.
appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Brahim Diaz. Hernandez.
Promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
France can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's been shifted off it.
Brahim Diaz. Adli.
Passing nice and neat. Still just a single goal between the sides. Camavinga.
Mbappe.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. En-Nesyri. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Conte. And it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Unahi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the keeper's got it again.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.804.
Now it's En-Nesyri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Saliba. Here's Chouameni. Koundé. Saliba. Camavinga. And he's on his way!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Passes short and sharp.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's found a way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Adli! Adli plays it short. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. France have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Adli played out to the left flank. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just about up to 75 minutes. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Unahi, and he's in on goal. Adli, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Amrabat. And Hakimi, Amrabat. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they can counter here. Brahim Diaz. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Morocco just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Hernandez. And it's Rabiot. Olise. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Plays a sharp little ball here. This is... and the finish!
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Unahi.
Brahim Diaz really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Lovely bit of skill. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Hakimi.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Morocco still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Fabulous save by Bunu.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Amrabat. And Hakimi. Hakimi looking to get on the end of this. He is through here. And the shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Dembele, it's run loose here. And that is out of play. Guendouzi, Rabiot. Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Amrabat. Dembele. There's the hit! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hakimi. Now it's Rabiot. Guendouzi. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. climbs up big! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Hakimi. 2 minutes to be added on. Brahim Diaz. Adli. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. En-Nesyri taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.